Today we're talking about a new project we just started with our friend Matt. Every time we see Matt, his ski is broken. It just never works right. Well, today is the day we fix that. So this is part 1 of Matt's jet ski build. Once we took a look at Matt's ski, we knew it was going to be a complete teardown. This ski is a textbook Craigslist find because there is no part left untouched on this thing. Everything has been messed with, and honestly, nothing has really been put together right. So whoever had this before, I'm sorry, but didn't do a very good job. So we had Matt pull everything out of the ski, and he started to prep the inside of the engine compartment by cleaning it and sanding it and trying to remove all the paint. There's actually 2 layers of paint and 1 layer of bed liner inside the engine compartment. One of the most important parts of this ski, the pump shoe, is completely broken as well. So you can't even attach intake grate, really. It's completely broken. We're going to remove that. The drive shaft is stripped, the mid shaft is stripped and corroded. We've got broken hood straps, the hood seal is broken. The trim tube is just a mess. I think they just took a drill bit and just rammed it through there and then just threw in a piece of tubing and didn't seal anything. Not ideal. The bilge outlet is in the tray, which I don't really like because it can get oil from the engine compartment, and just a little bit of residue from oil dumping out on your tray is a pretty slippery situation. So we're going to move that. So we're going to patch that hole. But for a bilge outlet, at first I thought it was from a jacuzzi because it's like this big, and I think it's actually from a boat, like a boat bilge pump outlet. So we're going to use a proper one and relocate it to the side of the hole. The prop on this thing is really chewed up, so we're going to grind that thing nice and smooth and get it sharp again. The turn nozzle had something on it I've never seen before. They like slotted out the hole in the top and then ran the trim cable to it and tried to make it so it could tilt by pulling the trim lever. And we're going to have to replace that turn nozzle. The tray is completely waterlogged. It's been dripping since it arrived here. I think that's just because the footholds that are in it were just not properly installed and they weren't sealed up very well. And also that trim tube that they drilled through wasn't sealed on either end. We just grabbed the trim tube and pulled it right out. Nothing was holding it in. That means your tray is waterlogged because that's below the water line, and the water's just going to seep right into that, around that trim tube, right into your foam. There are some good parts of this ski. The engine looks pretty good. There's a B-pipe, which those are pretty hard to find. We're just going to have to patch the hole in the chamber where it was rubbing against the hull. It should work fine. It also has the factory Superjet fuel tank, and there's no rub marks or holes in it, so that thing is perfect. It's pretty close to ready. We're going to have to do some work up in the front where there's still some paint remaining. We got to get bare fiberglass, and we're going to cut the ribs out of the side of the hole so we can lay in fiberglass smooth on the sides all the way around the hole. We're going to patch that hole in the side of the hole, and we're going to make everything nice and strong and tie the top to the bottom and reinforce everything. If you guys want to see the next steps on how we repair Matt's Superjet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because we're already working on this project and we're going to knock out videos 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 parts on this build. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.